Hey there, Griff Hamlin here from Blues Guitar Unleashed. Welcome. Thanks for joining me in today's video. I have another fairly straightforward, easy classic rock lick for you. Again, I have a new course called 5 Easy Classic Rock Solos, and so I'm taking licks from the different solos that kind of show off a particular technique or a particular idea. And so today's idea is more of a rhythmic one. And what you'll find, I hope, is that this is not very hard to play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you'll notice I have a couple of bends in it. That's really shouldn't be the end of the world for anybody. And we're in E minor. Again, right in box 1, nothing super fancy there. What will trip you up is if you are not used to counting, and I'm not going to get on the soapbox, but it's an important thing to be used to counting. This is a melody that has 3 notes. Okay, so we have the 14th fret on the 3rd fret bends up, then the 12th fret on the 2nd string, and then the 15th fret on the 2nd string also. 14th fret on the 3rd string, 12 and 15 on the 2nd. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Okay, so you'll notice I'm going to do the same thing 4 times in a row, but it's going to take me 6 beats to do it. That's what's going to make this weird. Make sure that when you count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and, make sure that you tap your foot on the numbers only. Usually what I see with stuff like this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And it's always the first note of the phrase is where people tap. That is not where the tap goes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Then we're going to have bend and release on that 14th fret, 12th fret on the 3rd string, 14th fret on the 4th string. 3 and 4 and. All right, so if we do just that much, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we're going to just add in 12 3rd string, 14th 4th string, 12 3rd string, bend and release on the 14, 12, 14, 12. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. That's the 14th fret bent up a whole step. Again, just get it up to pitch and hold it in place. Don't worry about adding the vibrato or adding a little sugar, as I like to call it. It's not important. What's important is that you get the note to the right place. The vibrato will take care of itself. Okay, so just the last 2 bars. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. All right, let's put the whole thing together nice and slow. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Now, when you play that slow, I won't argue with you that it doesn't sound like much, okay? When we get it up to speed, it sounds a whole lot cooler. But start nice and slow. I promise you that there is a speed. It might be very slow. There is a speed that you can count and play and tap your foot and do all these things at the same time. It's gonna, if you're complaining or you're thinking that I can't do this, you're just not going slow enough yet. Okay? There is a speed. It is very, very slow, more than likely. You have to be willing to go that slow to get your brain sort of in this gear. And it takes, for most people, maybe a few days to a few weeks to start to get comfortable doing this. If you've played guitar, particularly if you're one of those people that's played guitar for years but never counted anything and never dealt with time and never played any other musical instruments, it's going to feel like a huge step back, but really you're taking a gigantic step forward, and that takes time. So please be patient with yourself. Let's go through this a couple more times. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. A little faster. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4. All right, and that is that. Now, if you want to put it over, I'll say a jam track, what I did is rather than, I'll say, do it over a jam track, I just played it into my looper. So you can take something nice, try and get rid of the distortion there. So just something, I'm using the most popular strum in the world. 1, 2, 3, you know, it's that 1, da, 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 that one. So I got E minor, C, D, E minor. You only have to do it once. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and all right, and there you go. And if you have, you know, any other licks, obviously the way we ended this could go off into anything. Okay, you could even do yesterday's lick, just moved up a whole step. That'd be kind of cool. Or vice versa, you could do yesterday's lick, or I'll say the last video's lick, and then this lick, and you could put those together. It doesn't matter. The sky's the limit with this stuff. So make sure you take some time with that. Again, please count it. I know that can be very, 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 very frustrating if you've never done it before. I totally get it. But I have so many messages, so many emails, so many posts on the Blues Guitar Unleashed member forum from people that, as I like to say, have seen the light and now can't understand why they didn't do that earlier. You know, every other single instrument on the planet reads music. You don't have to read music, but because of reading music, they count time from day one, okay? You don't have to read music. I'll be the first to admit I'm a horrible sight reader. I can read music, but I'm like, let's see, F, A, C. Like I'm terrible with the note names. But you put eighth notes and quarter notes and 16th notes, I know what those are, and I can put that together really quick. And you can get that down very quickly without becoming a monster sight reader. I promise. All you have to do, just like in these lessons, do what I do, say what I say. If you need to print out the tab, print it out and write the numbers down. It's no big deal. It's totally fine. It's absolutely great. Whatever you do for you to make the count happen, you should do it. And again, just go as slow as you need to go, and it's all going to work out. There is a pace that you can do it at, I promise. Okay, so as always, I will leave all the stuff, all the links to everything and all the fun stuff near this video. And I'm Griff Hamlin from Blues Guitar Unleashed. If you have guitar playing friends that you think would benefit from this video, they all would, right? Nobody, hardly anybody counts. So everybody could use it. It's good practice. Make sure you send this to them. And as always, I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.